We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
First pitch, 640.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Arcia will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And now a pitch on the way. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Keeley has a play. And the inning is over. Phillies down in order. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Zach Wheeler gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Yelich is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
One and two for Christian Yelich. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Batting first, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 1-1 home.
Hey!
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich on the move. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Keston Hiura.
The pitch.
Hey! Nope.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
2 balls, 2 strikes. .
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Omar Narvaez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Wheeler has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ryan Healy will be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Now to the plate, Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Wheeler sets his sights and delivers. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Rodriguez.
At the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ready with the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Healy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His career line against Wheeler. He's 1 for 3.
Orlando Arcia.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping up now, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A bouncer up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-1 the count now. The pitch.
Nope, outside. Hey!
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Garcia looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The left field. 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit down the line at first. Healy picks it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Didi Gregorius is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pull, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. Yelich is running. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley is right there, 1 down.
Next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The first baseman,
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Into the box now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 1-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. In now, Adam Hazley. Fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Garcia has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Brewers,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Orlando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Orlando Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Roger Woodruff.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Woodruff. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And that's over. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Ready with the payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Yelich is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Three runs already home here. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Striding into the box, Keston Hiura. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 Milwaukee. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 to Healy for the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Garcia coming on. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The third baseman.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. No outs, nobody on. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Fastball called for strike two. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, at the ball. Ball one.
Two out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fastball well outside.
Hey.
2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the two-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
A runner on first with 2 away. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to right field. Yelich is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Nick Pivetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Pivetta.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
No left fielder, Avisail.
Here comes the first pitch.
Garcia.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Keston Hiura waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And that's in there, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Scott Kingery, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next to Philadelphia.
Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Phil Gosselin.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 delivery. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, begrüsse.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Garcia gloves it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They trail 6-1. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 taken, strike two. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Ball.
3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Robertson pauses. Here it comes. Popped him up. Segura is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 6-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 17, Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Two out with the man at first. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Brandon Woodruff earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-1. The Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 6-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. The Tampa Bay Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they blasted the Astros 8-2. Tim Anderson had 3 hits in the contest, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 7-4. The Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the A's 7-1. The Nationals' first baseman, number 9, plated 3 runs on the day as the Nationals pushed past the Mariners 7-4. Corey Kluber pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping the Rangers claim a win over the Yankees 4-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.